living together, move, moving forward in terms of ROI, which I find the most attractive. You have ROIs between 7% to 14%, depending on how you invest in your properties. In terms of the crime and safety, it's one of the lowest in the world. As you are aware that here the rules are strict, so everyone abides by the rules, they follow the rules, which is extremely important in general, for any economy. Also, a very attractive feature, that we have investors coming in from different countries. In each and every country, we've noticed in terms of real estate, there are taxes that happen, that take place, starting from 15% to 20%, 30%, sometimes even 40% of the property value. Here, there's no taxes on your capital appreciation, no taxes on your rental income, which I feel is the most attractive part personally.
Perfect. All right. So, rather than talking about, the property, what we'll do is jump on specific projects. Divan will start with you. Let me just get to, yeah.
Yeah, so basically what we're going to do today, just to give you an introduction of what's going to happen today. So we're three members of the company who are going to be explaining one of the most attractive projects in Dubai as of now. So we have picked and taken into consideration one of the top three projects in terms of sales, in terms of capital appreciation, in terms of ROI. And what I will be speaking to you about personally is about Palm Beach Towers, which is, as the name suggests, located in Palm Jumeirah. So this is the third tower of the. One second. Yeah, sorry, it was just echoing a bit. Yeah, so just coming to what I will be speaking about. So about the project, I'm going to be discussing three major things about the project. To begin with, it'll be an introduction of the builder, which is Nakhil. And then I'll be moving forward to describing what Palm Beach Tower 3 is all about. And thirdly, moving forward, it'll be in terms of the prices, payment plan, ROI, capital appreciation. So to begin with, as an introduction to Nakhil, because when you are investing into a certain property, it's very important for an investor to do their research on what the builder has done in the past, what plans they have in the future, and who backs them. So to just begin with, in terms of Nakhil, it's backed by the government. It's a semi-government company, an extremely cash-rich company, which gives you a lot of confidence. Whenever you're buying a property where the builder is backed by the government, you know that the government is extremely cash rich. They will deliver their projects on time. They give you the finest amenities, and they will, complete the construction. And it gives a lot of security in terms of investment to clients. And also, this is an interesting fact which I would like to speak to you about Nakhil, is that initially the coastline of Dubai used to be only 70 kilometers. As of now, due to Nakhil being in the market, it's stretched up to 300 kilometers in coastline. So literally in terms of water connectivity through real estate, Nakhil comes on top. So they have Palm Dera, they have Palm Jumeirah, and now in the future they're coming up with Palm Jebel Ali as well. So all of Sheikh Zayed Road, right from the Dera side, is all covered by them in terms of real estate. So they're just known in general in the market for affordable as well as luxury properties over here. So moving forward, I'll be even speaking to you about what the project is about as such. So Palm Beach Towers, as the name suggests, located in Palm Jumeirah. I'm guessing is Dubai real estate is known by two major landmarks, one of which is Burj Khalifa in downtown Dubai, the other is Palm Jumeirah. Anyone who's heard of Dubai, Palm Jumeirah or downtown or Burj Khalifa is the first thing that comes in mind. So Nakhil is the master builder of the location, which is Palm Jumeirah. So these are three buildings which are going to be located at the entrance of Palm Jumeirah. So it's very easy connectivity to the tram, to the metro, to the buses. So you do not have to enter the major section of Palm Jumeirah where I would say a slight bit of traffic accumulates. And speaking about the tower, what the concept they've come up with is not to just treat it as a home as such, but more into the holiday home concept, because it gives you an exclusive private beach access, which most of the buildings within Palm Jumeirah in the past you would have to pay extra year on year. So this building comes all inclusive with your private beach access and with the finest luxury. So what their concept is, why also a holiday home, is that this whole tower, which is the Palm Beach Tower 3, is which comes fully furnished, designed by BB Italia. So all you got to do once you do invest in this project is come with the suitcase with your clothes, and you have your house up and ready. So there's nothing extra you have to spend, and because it's a designer that's designing it, so more or less you're going to be super satisfied, more than satisfied, I would say, with the luxurious furnitures and amenities within the apartment itself. Talking about the structure of the apartment in terms of the height, it is around 52 floors, and it consists of 15 parking podiums. So it gives you ample space for your car parks, for your cars. And in terms of price per square foot, it starts from around 3,500 dirhams per square foot, or in Australian dollars, approximately 1462 Australian dollars per square foot, consisting of 1 and 2 bedroom and 3 bedroom apartments, spacious apartments. Any projects that you have seen of Nakhil in the past, they keep investors they keep the investors' interest as well as end users, because end users mostly look for something that is a bit more spacious. So it caters to everyone's needs, whether you're looking for this for yourself or as a sole investment, just to earn a ROI on it. So roughly the sizes for a one bed is around 1,065 square feet, and for a two bedroom around 1,365 square feet. So these are like the starting sizes. The sizes go up obviously, and in terms of amenities, it has basically within your building you have everything that you're looking for. So you have an indoor gym, you have outdoor yoga areas, you have a spa within the building, you have business centers to host your meetings in case you're running a business in Dubai or even just employed in Dubai. You have a place where you can call in your guests, your business partners, have a nice cup of coffee, and discuss business. They have a viewing deck, they have a sky lounge, a rooftop residential lounge. So they're going to have one sky deck which is for tourists coming in, and they have one for which is only for the residents of the building. They have a rooftop restaurant with a viewing deck as well, and a 360 degrees infinity pool, which gives you one of the best views in Dubai. You have the Dubai Eye view, you have the all of the sea view, and from the other end you get a view of Burj Al Arab with the water view as well. And the most important amenity as well, I will just stick to which I've already spoken about, is the private beach access, which again, most of the buildings in Palm Jumeirah do not get, which comes with the apartment. It's a very, very interesting feature of the building. And in terms of views, each and every apartment that you go for over here, whether it's a one bed or a two bed, you're going to get a complete water view. So which you do need to keep in mind that when you have an apartment, whether it's for yourself or for investment, anything with the water view as of now is like hotcakes in Dubai in terms of investment. And finally, speaking about the most important and interesting part in terms of the prices of the property, the payment plan, the expected ROI, and capital appreciation. So starting with the payment plan, it's a 60/40 payment plan. Just to elaborate on this, so it's 60% during construction in installments. You do not have to pay 60% upfront, so you get your space from now to up to 2026 to make the complete payment of 60% of the property value. And once you collect your keys from Nakil, the builder, once you've signed all the documents, when you receive your title deed, etc., you pay the remaining 40% on delivery, which you can also finance from the bank, whether it's from Australia or from Dubai. we're open to both options, and all of us basically we help with these things. So if you have any kinds of questions in regards to finance, in regards to how the booking is done over here, we are always here to help you out with that. uh, in terms of prices for a one bed, it's at around 3.7 million dirhams, which is in Australian dollars, approximately 1.5 million Australian dollars. A two bedroom approximately is 4.8 million dirhams, which is 2 million Australian dollars. And now, moving forward to the ROI, which is, as an investor, it's extremely important for you guys to know how much your property is worth in terms of investment. So, in terms of ROI, we're talking about 7% per year in terms of long-term lease. And then there's a very solid concept in Dubai because we have a lot of tourists coming in each and every year. In terms of an investment, we have two options. One is short-term rentals and the other is long term. Long term is basically annual contracts of the property, which you lease to a family, as an example, and you sign a tenancy contract. The second concept is of short term leasing, which is basically your apartment, as it's fully furnished, so you do not have to spend anything extra on the apartment. But what we do is we lease your apartment on a holiday home basis, which is Airbnb, as a concept which I may speak to you guys about. So in terms of that, we lease the apartment on a daily basis, a monthly basis, 3 months, half a year, whatever the investor prefers, because there are some people who want the apartment to be leased on a 6 month basis rather than a daily basis. So we do help with, in terms of holiday homes, where your returns can go up to around 13 to 14% per year, which in my opinion, I've been in the field for 6 years. I've not seen these kind of returns anywhere in the world when you go on holiday homes. And speaking about capital appreciation, in case you're not looking to rent the apartment, you just want to come there as just to enjoy the apartment and earn a capital appreciation on the building. Um, so when you talk about that, based on the neighboring communities with Palm Beach Towers, is that we have seen in the past 9 to 10 months, we have seen a capital appreciation of 30 to 35%, which is extremely attractive, and it's mainly happening in locations where the communities are waterfront. So this is one of the most exclusive properties. You are at the entrance of Palm Jumeirah. Your building is built by Nakhil, which is the master builder of the community. You cannot go wrong with that. And on top of that, it's a fully furnished designer unit. So it ticks each and every box that we're speaking about. And just to conclude my bit of the session is that so basically, if you do find this project attractive and you're looking to invest into this, the process is extremely simple. It's just that all we need is your passport copy, your permanent address back home, and what we do is we send you a link to make a bank transfer into the escrow account of the project. So just getting into details of that, an escrow account is an account between the builder and the government, which basically gives you security that each and every dirham or Australian dollar that you're investing goes into that account, which the builder cannot withdraw from until the project is complete. So it gives you that sense of satisfaction that the builder is cash rich and they're not using your money to build the project. That's about it.
Thank you so much, Kartik, for an amazing presentation on Palm Beach Towers. I hope our audience will have questions about it. We'll take the questions. But what we'll do is we'll try to move to the project, which is Damak Lagoons. I think we have Naila, who's going to take care of that project. So over to you, Naila.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Naila from 3S Real Estate. So I'm going to explain you about the Mac Lagoon, which is a master community. And it's a very beautiful waterfront community with a private beach. And we are having townhouses, villas, and mansion over there. And first of all, I'll tell you about the accessibility for this community. It is connected with the Hamdan Al Lahyan Road. It's located on the Hissa Road, and it's just 25 minutes drive from the Sheikh Zayed Road, and approx 20 minutes drive from the airport. And it's very close to the Palm Marina and JLT area. So we are having in this community townhouses, which is starting from 1.8 million. We are having villas and we are having mansion as well, which is waterfront. And if we talk about the amenities for this project, we are having like a huge beach, which is a private beach. And we are having water park. We are having retails, a mega shopping mall. We are having cafeterias, restaurants over there. And it's going to be completed in 2025 quarter 4 and 2026. And as I told you, the price is starting from 1.8 million dirham. And the payment plan for this project is starting like 80 to 20, like 80% during the construction and 20% at the time of handover. So this is belongs to the DAMAC, and DAMAC is a leading developer in Dubai right now. And they have a lot of other projects as well. But the lagoon is basically why they are launching this new community, because the previous community is already completed. And this is like exactly the concept of Venice. It's waterfront community, very beautiful. And they are having a lot of other amenities like kids pools over there, kids play area. They're having sandy beach as well. And they're having 3-bedroom townhouse, 4-bedroom townhouse, 5-bedroom townhouse, 5-bedroom independent villa, 6-bedroom villas, 7-bedroom villas. And the price is also very reasonable. So if you like to book something over there, just it's very easy. There is escrow account where you are going to transfer your amount, and your amount will be secure with the government because escrow is linked with the DLD. And what you need to do, just you need to submit your passport, and that's it. You will book the unit. And still they have a huge inventory with them.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Naila. What we'll do is basically, we'll keep covering all the different projects, and we'll wait for the questions that are coming in, and then we will move forward. Thank you so much for the presentation.
Sure.
We'll go for the next projects. So we have next is Jigar. Jigar is going to cover Azizi Rivera, and you are going to also talk about Emerson. Okay, let's go to. Perfect. Over to you, Jigar.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Faizan, for introducing me. So basically, as Naila and Diwan, they have already informed each and everyone about the payment structure, about the government department, the government entities which are already involved. So let's start with a few projects, and let's then cover that what exactly you need to do in regards to the payment, in regards to the phases of Dubai Land Department and everything else. All right. So the first thing that I'll be covering is Rivera, which is a project by Azizi. So people know what Azizi is. The meaning of Azizi itself is precious. Azizi is one of the leading developments in UAE, and they have been here since 2007. All right. They have already handed over approximately 8,200 homes, and they still have a lot of pipeline. They still have a lot of projects to go on for. What we are focusing right now is on an area which is called Medan city, which is by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed himself. All right. So if you look at the word Medan, the term itself in Arabic, it means a meeting place where people gather around. That's the only reason they have made Medan a pure residential community on this side of the project. All right. So out there in Medan, they host the biggest horse racing festival, the Dubai World Cup, every year, which is in November and December. They offer elite class properties and a luxurious lifestyle, which is by Azizi. Definitely, there are a lot of builders, a lot of developers in and around Medan as well. An overview of Medan would be, Medan was launched in 2017. And as all the other projects, all the other developers have sub-communities, even Medan has one. So the sub-communities of Medan are Medan 1, Medan Avenue, and Medan Heights. There are polo residencies, townhouses, and a lot more. But what we'll be focusing right now is on Medan 1, a project where one side is completely dedicated to commercial spaces and the other side focuses on featured elite residential properties. Okay. So if you want to go for featured elite residential properties, yes, Azizi Rivera development is one of them. So if you go for Rivera, which is already an MBR city, it is inspired by the French Rivera. It is a flagship of Azizi development, which is located in Medan. You can go ahead and say that it's a mixed community. which will be home to many residential apartments, retail outlets, and a variety of on-site amenities. Azizi Rivera, it comprises of approximately 69 buildings, which are mid-rise residential buildings, which would be having retail outlet in ground floor levels in all the buildings. Now, the best part out here is each building will be benefited from a swimming pool, landscape garden, and a gym. Now, the key attractions to Maidan, to Azizi Rivera, are a crystal lagoon and a beach spanning 2 kilometers. So to the people who do not know what a crystal lagoon is, so it's a type of water body which converts any place into a waterfront or a beachfront house. All right. Moreover, there are numerous community parks which are available. Now, the residential property in Azizi Rivera, they consist of studios, 1 beds, 2 beds, and 3 beds as well. All right. So people know what Burj Khalifa is. People know where Burj Khalifa is. There are studio apartments. There are other apartments which have a good view of Burj Khalifa, which have a good view of canal, which have a good view of crystal lagoons as well. Mostly, Rivera will feature a lot of cafeterias, a lot of restaurants, a lot of convenience stores and shops. Why? Because of the Dubai World Cup, because of the horse races which have been happening there. There are a lot of people who are coming in and who prefer Maidan as a good getaway to stay. So there are 3 phases out there. So basically the phases are about to be handed over. Phase 1 and phase 2 are already handed over. Phase 3 would be handed over somewhere between December and March, December 2022 and March 2023. Once it's fully completed, Rivera say would be a home for 20,000 residents. And I'll go ahead and inform you about the prices. So if you go for the studios, which, as I already informed you, they are getting a crystal lagoon, they are getting Burj Khalifa, there is a community view, there is a canal view. So we'll start with the community view of studios. So the prices, they are starting with 645,000 dirhams, which if you convert it into Australian dollars, it would be 270,000. Yes, that's the lowest and that's the cheapest unit which is available in Rivera. For 1 bedroom, the prices starts from 504,000 Australian dollars. For 2 bedroom, it starts from 1 million Australian dollars. And the 2 bedroom, the community view is amazing. If you would select the beachfront or the Crystal Lagoon view, the studio, it starts from 440,000 Australian dollars. 1 bed, it starts from 700,000 Australian dollars. Following by 2 bed goes for 1,020,000 Australian dollars. And out here, they have 3 beds available, which are huge in size, which starts from $2.2 million. Coming back to the sizes, the studios, they start from 340 square feet to 650 square feet. This area is the carpet area. A carpet area in an apartment is the area where you can walk, which you can access, basically. All right. This does not include your balcony. Your balcony space is completely different than this. The 1 bed, they start from 560 square feet, they go up to 900 square feet. Following by 2 beds, they start from 730 square feet, going up to 1100 square feet. Now, if you come to 3 beds, yes, the apartments, they start from 960 square feet, they go up to 1500 square feet. But there are large layouts, there are huge apartments, which goes up to 2000 square feet, which includes the balcony side, of course. All right. So as Diwan and Naila both mentioned that, yes, there are escrow accounts which are available. Now, why are these escrow accounts available? So as I already informed you that phase 3 is still under development and it will be handed over between December 2022 and March 2023. So when you pay an amount to the developer, it gets held in an escrow account. Okay. When you receive the handover, when you receive the key to the apartment, at that point of time, the money is transferred to the developer, which shows, as Diwan already informed previously, that yes, the developers out here are cash rich. They do not use your money. So that's about for Azizi Rivera. Now, moving on to another community, which is Urbana by MR. So everybody, each and everyone in this world knows what MR is. If there are people who doesn't know about it, yes, they would be knowing the basic that Burj Khalifa was built by MR. And Burj Khalifa, everybody in the world knows it, is the tallest structure in the world. So Urbana by MR, these are not some apartments, these are not townhouses, these are townhomes. So basically, townhomes are a structure which are shared by the side wall. It's a ground plus one structure which is covered by two families with a side wall. So if you go for Urbana, so there are three phases of Urbana: Urbana 1, 2, and 3. They have a total of 22,700 residential units, which is offered by MR. As you already know, it's a project by MR Properties. They are offering 2 beds and 3 beds. The best part out here is the prices, they are starting from 1.1 million dirhams. That is approximately 440,000 Australian dollars. Yes, that's the cheapest price available. And the sizes, they start from 1,250 square feet. They go up to 1,800 square feet. Now, what all do you get along with this is the amenities. Inside the community, you get an 18-hole championship golf course. You get a clubhouse. There are large community parks. So in total, MR will be building up somewhere around 26 parks in MR South in the whole project. There is walking and bicycle trails, which is approximately 6 kilometers in size, which is considered to be one of the best trails in all over Gulf. And there would be a number of 3-star and 4-star hotels as well. The best part is there is a dedicated barbecue area for community cookouts, the designated children's play area. And as I already informed you about the parks, and there are several green places. So MR South consists of 70% greenery and 30% of land, which includes the golf course. There are also indoor playing areas in the communities where residents can play basics like table tennis, squash, and other sporting events which require an indoor setup. So in total, MR South has a project of 15,000 villas, townhomes, townhouses, and apartments. As there were sub-phases in Azizi Rivera, there are sub-phases in MR South. So it is Expo Golf Villas, it is Golf Links, Golf Views, Parkside, and Urbana. So Urbana is the one that we are focusing on because there are hardly any units left. The units which are left are exclusive with us. All right. So there were a total of 324 2 and 3 bedroom tiered townhomes, out of which I think there are approximately 40 townhomes only which are left. Those townhomes are with Triple S Real Estate. Now, Urbana is connected by a network of walkways. So if you want to move out from the community, you directly get connected to the two main highways. I'll be sharing all the details. I'll be sharing the map. I'll be sharing the markings and locations via WhatsApp, which will be done by Dewan and Naila as well for all the projects. So Urbana at MR South, it shares a variety of amenities with the other sub phases, with the other phases that are launched. Okay, so be it a barbecue area, be it a golf course, be it a basketball court, children's play areas. There are a lot of gymnasiums. There are mosque, a park, a retail center, which would be coming up inside. How far it would be? It would be just a 5-minute walk from your townhome to the supermarket. That's how the supermarkets are. The best part about Dubai, about the developers in Dubai, is that they offer properties to you on a payment plan. So the payment plan for Urbana townhomes is 2575. So 25% is the amount that you pay when you move in. And the rest 75% of the amount is over a span of 3 years, which is merely 2.08% every month. As I already informed you about the sizes, they are from 1250 to approximately 1,800 square feet, which is a huge apartment. Yes, the apartments are semi-furnished. So it's a benefit, it's an add-on for you guys. Moreover, we all will be sharing some fact sheets with you in which there would be account details which would be mentioned of the developer. You can even pay by credit cards because, buying property in Dubai is as easy as buying groceries back in Australia or anywhere across the globe. So we'll be sharing all the details with you. In case if you have any queries, you can just drop in a message out here, or you can text us personally via WhatsApp, and we'll be happy to help you with anything and everything possible. So I conclude for today. Faizan, you can take over. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, Jigar. Thanks a lot. So we'll keep it open for the questions. I'll start. I think Naila somehow is not there. What we'll do is we'll wait for a few questions if audience are going to ask. If not, we will conclude the session in the next 5 minutes. However, I have one more point to be added on the Urbana 3 basically. So the payment plans that you usually hear about are let's say for an example for Palm Beach Towers, it is 60-40, which is 60% during construction and 40% at the handover. But here, in Urbana, we're talking about post handover payment plan, which is very few, right, Jigar? Very few developers are giving post handover payment plans these days. All right. Is there any question you can just drop in the Q&A section? We are waiting for you guys. If you have any further questions, you can ask. All right. So we are, yes. So one question. So is Urbana ready? Yes, Urbana is ready to move in apartments. You pay the 25% amount and you move in today. So that's what it is. Okay. One question is, how do you book a unit in Palm Beach Tower? If Divan, if you can talk about it.
So basically, it's as Jigar had spoken about the easiness and the effectiveness over here in terms of buying a property. All you need is your passport copy, your permanent address details back home wherever you're based, and we basically share a link with you, a payment link, which is a link that you can transfer the booking amount or the down payment into that, which goes straight into the escrow account, which once again, as we had discussed in the past, is an account between the builder and the government. So all the money goes into that, and anything cannot be withdrawn from that account until the project is delivered.
All right. So I've got two more questions. One question is how the 60% during construction payment of the Palm Beach Tower, is it upfront or this as well as on a payment plan? Number two question is there any corporate charges for the properties? Corporate charges, I don't get that question. Masood, if you can just rephrase your question, like are you talking about I think Divan, what I would do is you can answer the first question. Meanwhile, we'll ask Masood.
Yeah, sure. So it's just in terms of the payment plan, as I had suggested, during the presentation as well, it's a 60-40% payment plan. So it's 60% during construction. It's not 60% immediate. You have the space, you have the liberty, you have the time to make the payments. The initial booking amount is 10% plus 4% Ukud or plus 10% DLD basically. So these are registration charges. So I'm not very sure how much do you need to pay to register the property in Australia. But in Dubai in general, all the properties that you purchase, whether it's from the builder or in the secondary market, every time you got to pay 4%, which goes to the government in terms of getting your property registered under your name. So you have roughly from now, which is, we're nearing 2023. So you've got roughly around 3 years and around 2 to 3 months to make the 60% payment. And then on 2026 Q1, that's when you receive the keys. You get an option, for you as an investor, whether you want to take finance or you can pay it cash for sure.
Okay, counter question for the Palm Beach Tower. I think again, what is the booking amount?
Yes, I just spoke about that. The booking amount is 10% plus 4% DLD. So you can book, basically that's the down payment. A booking amount can be done with around 20 to 30,000 Australian dollars. That is just to reserve the booking under your name so that that unit cannot be offered to anyone else. But the first installment, which is the down payment, is 10% plus 4% DLD fees.
Okay, and how much is the 2-bedroom apartment?
Basically in terms of the prices, the 2-bedroom is priced at 4.8 million dirhams, which is in Australian dollars, 2 million Australian dollars. And just bear in mind, these are the prices, the starting prices for 2 bedrooms, because they go up in sizes. So for sure, in terms of size, in terms of floors, the higher you go, the more you pay for that.
All right, perfect.
All right, Faizan. So I would like to intervene and I would like to answer Masood's question. So Masood, the thing that you're talking about, body corporate charges, strata charges, In Dubai, they are known as service charges. Yes, so service charges for apartments, for townhomes, for townhouses, they differ. Okay, so as Riviera, as Urbana, they are in a big lot. They are in bulk. So the charges, the service charges out there are less. They would be somewhere around starting from $4 or $4.5 per annum per square feet.
Okay. Yeah. So he was basically asking about the service charges for the apartments, and Diwan, you can also give like approximate service charges that we are expecting.
So the approximate service charges for this particular project is between 20 to 24 dirhams per square foot. You need to always keep, bear in mind that, because we have to be completely transparent with the investors, the service fees, to be exact, you will always be, decided by the RERA, which is the from Dubai Land Department. They would decide it when the project is delivered. So as of now, for anything that's under construction, we can just give you a bracket. So for this project, it's between 20 to 24 dirhams per square foot, which is on Palm Jumeirah. And in terms of service fees, there are buildings within Palm Jumeirah charging a service fees of around 48 dirhams per square foot as well. So in terms of the amenities you get for Palm Beach Towers and the service fees you pay, the ROI you make, in my opinion, it's a no-brainer, and you should go ahead and book the unit.
Perfect. Is there any other question that we have? I think we have covered almost all the questions. So let's take concluding remarks from Karthik and Umar, and then we'll conclude the session.
Yeah. Faizan, see, I just want to add one thing. So me, if anyone, like they joined in from Australia, me personally, I've done my undergraduation from Australia, close to Sydney, a town called Wollongong. So I've since then I've seen real estate, or all over Australia, specifically to Sydney, the areas which are close to Bondi Beach in terms of appreciation for people living in Sydney, because we have people joined in from all over Australia, but Sydney in particular, any property which is close to Bondi Beach right now in terms of appreciation is gone through the roof. And then again, on that appreciation, on that ROI, you're paying taxes. So Dubai is a very diverse place where there are 200 different nationalities staying here. So you can just have a comparison. As I would say, do your research, check for prices of apartments which are on Bondi Beach and close to Bondi Beach, and compare it to what we have over here in Palm Beach Towers with these kind of amenities. And we can, for sure discuss further about the prices, what best can be done over WhatsApp and over call.
Perfect. One more question, like how many years is the title for? So basically, he's talking about how many years the property is under your name. So you can talk about the freehold thing.
So Masood, it's a freehold property. So in Dubai, there is a concept of freehold and leasehold. Leasehold, where you are given the property for a term of 99 years. And freehold means you own the property for lifetime. So yes, the properties that we are selling to you, that we are offering it to you, those properties are for lifetime. So you need not worry about it.
All right, perfect. I think Jigar, your concluding remarks, your last remarks, and then we will conclude the session.
So as we informed that, yes, these units are exclusively available with us. So if you would be interested in the project, you can message us personally, or you can give us a direct call and we can easily book it for you. As Diwan has already informed you, what all are the documentations required? It's just the passport and your card. That's it. That's all you require to get the bookings done, and you own a property out here. And if you go ahead with the payment plans, if you go ahead with the type of property, you can even see that there are different types of visas that they are offering you. So it's a really good opportunity. Divan has already explained, Naila has already explained about the return on investments, about the capital appreciation. So what are you waiting for?
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Divan. Thank you, Naila. Thank you, Jigar. Thanks a lot, everyone. Thanks a lot for coming in today, and take care.
All right, Amy, is it still on?